Yo, what is up, everyone? It's your boy, Royale coming back at you with another news video because we had 3 likes. That's 6. 3 likes on our last video. So yeah, today we're covering some more new stuff because there's a pretty big juicy story, as you probably saw in the title. Jake Paul had an FBI raid at the Team 10 house the other day. So we're gonna get into that later, but first, 2 real quick things. First, Mr. Beast just hit 40 million subscribers. Congrats to him. He has, like, 40 million more than me. So, congrats, Mr. Beast, on that. Second, Lazarbeam got a copyright strike. Why am I cupping my hands on my mouth? But yeah, pretty much, Lazarbeam just recently came out on Twitter saying that he got a copyright strike on his channel, so he's no longer able to upload for at least another week. And with the big update in Fortnite with the cars that I wasn't able to get to today because circumstances, that's a bummer. Now, time for the juicy story. Jake Paul had an FBI raid at his house the other day. Came out on TMZ quickly, I'll share the link to it in the bottom. But then, yeah. And then Keemstar interviewed one of the Team 10 former managers, Adam Quinn. He worked with the Team 10. He was a manager for, I believe, 4 or 5 months. And he was interviewed by Keemstar. The video just came out a couple hours ago. I'll leave it down in the link description if you want to watch it. But he had some pretty interesting things to say. Apparently, Jake Paul's friend, Armani, according to Adam Quinn, is the man to blame behind all of this. And his house was also just raided too by the FBI. And like you could see like in the pictures, like they're taking all these guns and all that stuff out of their houses. I'm not too sure what they took from Armani's house. But here is the interview. Roll it.
Is going on here? Like, why is the FBI there? What are your thoughts on all this?
I mean, I would have to assume that my thoughts are that the FBI is there probably more for Armani Azadi, not so much Jake Paul. But I think that those two together, I think that there needs to be some due diligence on some things that are taking place inside that house and revolving both of those guys.
Well, a lot of people have criticized Jake Paul for surrounding himself with criminals. I mean, is he an actual criminal or?
Is Jake Paul a criminal? That's up to, the people of mad at the FBI to make that decision, not up to me, not up to you. I think that Armani Azadi is 100% a criminal, and, Jake associating himself with him and knowing everything that's happening, and Jake is 100% benefiting from the things that Armani Azadi is doing, and that's why he's keeping him around. So does it make him a criminal? Maybe, but the real criminal here is Armani Azadi, and that man is the most manipulative man that I've ever met.
Yikes, no wonder why Adam left. And that's not even all he had to say. There's like a lot more. Like, here's some more of it right now.
So what have you seen Armani do? Because, I mean, you were at the house, the Team 10 house at the same time he was. Have you seen him do any crimes?
Yeah, I mean, the time that I was there, I probably spent 4 to 5 months with Armani Azadi and got close enough with him to understand his business and how he operates, who's inside of his team. And his team consists of maybe 4 to 5 people that are all on board, and they make him bulletproof. They speak in a way where they protect him and they isolate him from any type of things that may happen. And I've seen Armani Azadi beat up people at the Team 10 house who were employees of Team 10. I have seen him beat the crap out of his old business partner.
So there was actually, and this guy, Adam Quinn, was talking about an incident where Armani did beat up like a guy, where Jake Paul and him were all partying. And you can look up that story for yourself, but here's some more. Like, that's not all he's done.
I have seen him have girls over to the house that, used to work for him. He used to have an operation of 300 to 400 girls when he lived in Vegas, and he was a pimp. Openly told me that many times. I'm sure that the public, opinion does know about this. It's all over the internet. And I've seen him have those girls fly over to the Team 10 house and be in there, and it's pretty obvious what they're doing there.
The man's had like 300 to 400 different girls come to the Team 10 house and pretty much bang people, bro. This man is big sauce. Oh man, I don't know how he's not in jail, but here's some more.
But his first motive, I think, of being around Jake and the team is to use that power to his advantage. And he is very, very known for DMing girls and feeling that he can get girls to come over to the house and be like, hey, we're really interested in recruiting you. And, you know, if you want to be part of Team 10, you know, we have a real cool party vibe here. We like to, you know, get down, have fun, we travel, but you have to be down to like hook up and have threesomes. And that's the scary part, is that you have, you know, someone like Jake Paul who is a celebrity and has a younger audience, and you attach a criminal who's manipulative and wants to use that power. And I know for a fact, because I've seen it, and they set up upstairs room with all alcohol, no food, and would get these girls drunk so that they would go shoot around the house. And one of these girls made a video about her experience, and she didn't necessarily speak about Armani Azadi because she said she was making a video, and he reached out to her right away and got on her good side. But she made a video explaining about her experience coming to the house, how she was sexually harassed and touched and grabbed by Armani's employees.
Yikes. I don't know too much like about Jake Paul and all of his Armani and his friend Armani, because I don't watch like Jake Paul and that much stuff anymore. I know he has a younger audience and all that, but like the fact that he has like hundreds of women, like that he used to have hundreds of women, and like they would come to the Team 10 house and like the people would like sexually harass them. This guy needs to be shut down, but that's not all. Keem started to ask Adam Quinn more about Tanamon Mojo and Jake Paul's fake wedding, and here's what he had to say.
Now, off air, you were telling us something that happened when Jake Paul, you know, fake married Tana Mojo. Do you want to talk about that briefly?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we all know that was a fake wedding. I mean, if anybody doesn't think that by now, then they're just not up to date. But yeah, I mean, yes, that was a fake marriage, and I even have a video on my phone of the whole fight that broke out there that was supposed to be a real fight. That was a staged fight, not real. I even have a video of the guy who got beat up saying that it was staged and that he was paid to do that. But regardless of that, yeah, the sponsor who paid for the wedding put up a lot of money, big six-figure money to do that. And while we were out there, he had a bunch of cash on him. And, you know, Azadi knew that he had cash on him in his backpack. And after it was all over, the wedding's done, all that cash went missing. And it just so happened to be that cash was in his Louis Vuitton backpack. And it was about $40,000. And it was inside Armani's house in a room. And he has cameras and all over the house. And sure enough, the one room that the camera didn't have access to was the room that he was in, and his cash was all gone. And earlier that night, I'm at the strip club having a nice time. We're all celebrating, me, Jake, my girlfriend, and a few other people at the time. And you know, there was just so happened to be. Dude, honestly, bro, I feel uncomfortable speaking about this part's something that I just can't really talk about.
Oh!
Alright, so that's as much as the interview I'm going to be showing. I'll leave the link in the description to the rest of the interview on the Drama Alert channel. I don't want to be taking too much because I don't need bombs on a small channel. Don't want to get problems if I grow. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Can we go for 4 likes maybe this time? And then I'll make another one. Dare I say 4, please let it happen, please, thank you, I'll keep you in the loop, and thank you, good night.